composure. Like, they're going to get out to a good start at home. We understand that. And we got to keep our composure and keep playing. So now we got the game back where we wanted. Now we got to just keep executing.
On LA trailing the series 2-0. The Clippers have lost 5 consecutive playoff games going back to the Orlando bubble as Brunson banks in a 3.
That people were, comparing last year's Dallas Mavericks team and just, believing that this was a more favorable matchup. But I stand by it. This Dallas team is better as you see Kawhi Leonard knock down another 3.
So a great duel going on right now between Leonard and Luka. Doncic on the switch again, has Zubac against him. He has owned Zubac so far in the series. There's that step back 3. Of course.
I'm sorry, that's just straight. When he gets it big on him, he's not even looking to drive and create. He's just looking for his step back jumper. Zubac has to get in and make him a driver.
14 points for Doncic. Here's Leonard working against Finney Smith. 6 of 6 for Kawhi Leonard.
This game, but he has made up for lost time.
Doncic again off the glass and good 3. George with the clear. George in the paint. Pull-up jumper is good from about 10 this game. He's 2 for 13 in this series from 3 after being the second best three-point shooter during the regular season. Blocking foul here on Paul George, his first, and Doncic is going back to the line.
And I like Paul George. This is what he needs to do. It doesn't matter. Richardson's not big enough. He just takes his time. He has the length. And then here, trying to get that charge. That's tough. Zane's over there telling him that he's just, slid over and he wasn't square in the chest. Again, that block charge is such a tough judgment call for the officials.
Doncic gets the free throw that time. Coming up on Sunday, big game for the Suns. Trying to get back in the series. They trailed 2-1. It's on ABC, 3:30 Eastern. Chris Paul started yesterday. Did not look 100%. And we'll see what his availability is for that game on Sunday. And I don't know if it's a must-win for the Suns, but to get down 3-1 to the defending champs, and if Chris Paul's not 100%, it'd be awfully tough to pull that series out.
That's a nice way of saying there's no chance of them pulling it out if Chris Paul is not healthy. I saw what you did there, Dave. I saw what you did there.
There's the hometown discount.
Okay, the hometown discount. Indiana, OKC, now here with the Clippers, he's got all the talent, all the ability. Don't just settle for three-point shots. Don't prove to people, but if you knock down a couple of layups, a couple of jumpers, then those three-point shots become a little bit easier. The first 3 he made was after 2 layups.
5-time All-NBA and did have playoff success in Indiana, going to a couple of conference finals. Doncic on the bench right now for Dallas, and a turnover by the Mavs, and a foul called against Finney Smith at midcourt against Kawhi Leonard. This is where the Clippers made their run in the first quarter. Luka went to the bench with about 5 minutes to go. Over the next 4 minutes, the lead for Dallas went from 19 down to 1. And then Doncic came back in the game.
And you see it a lot with the superstars. You look at guys across this league, whether it's Steph Curry, LeBron James, Jokic. When they go out the game, the offense can really kind of slip a little bit. So, these are opportunities for the Clippers to get going.
They have the lead. Paul George with his second three-pointer. It was 30-11 Dallas, and the Clippers, in about 8 to 9 minutes of game action, have taken the lead for the first time tonight.
Shoot, even if you look around the league, the Boston Celtics were down 20-4 to the Brooklyn Nets, and now they have a lead. And Brunson answers with a big 3 of his own.
So that's 2 threes for Brunson. He was one of the best reserves in the entire NBA this year. And he's got championship experience in college, won 2 titles at Villanova. George takes it to the rim this time. And Paul George starting to heat up. He's got 18 to lead all scores, tying him with Doncic. Kleba wide open. Good feed by Brunson, setting up Kleba for the triple.
And say what you want. One, I love Paul George's attack right now. I'm going to keep reiterating that. But you can't give up a wide open 3 off a made layup. And that's what just happened there.
Clippers come right back.
Okay.
Paul George with two.
When they talk about teams playing inside out, that also goes for players. Players should play inside out. Get yourself going. And after you get yourself going a little bit, now all of a sudden these jumpers start to fall a little bit easier. It's all about free throws, layups, and easy buckets. Then the threes just flow after that.
Paul George with 20 points, 9 of 11 from the floor. A lot of contact. Offensive foul is called here on the screen as George collided with Kleba. They're going to actually say it's a defensive foul now. One of the officials called offense, and that's Mark Lindsay talking with Paul George, who commits his second personal foul.
Yeah, that's a foul. Like, he did try to avoid it. He tried to sidestep, but just didn't get enough clearance.
Doncic back on the floor. His team up one. Hardaway pulls the trigger, comes up short on the three. Transition opportunity, 3-on-2 for the Clippers. George, great pass to Leonard for the dunk. Kawhi 7 of 7 from the floor, 16 points. He and George have 36 of the 51 points for the Clips.
Yeah, the Clippers are showing a lot of grit right now. They had down 0-2, lose both games at home. Having Dallas come out and just blitz them early, but they have settled in, and now they are attacking the paint. I believe that is the formula for this